Salutations, Sagittarius. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is going to be a general love reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August 2020. Please remember that energies are fluid, time is an illusion, and this is a general reading. So when I'm talking about your energy, Sagittarius, it could be the person that you are connected to. And whenever you're guided to see this message and it resonates, then that's the message for you at that time. And it is a general reading, so don't try to force it to fit your situation, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all my information is in the description box below. And I thank you all so much for the likes, subscriptions, and for tuning in. Spirits, angels, and guides, please make me a clear channel of communication. Please bring forth the best messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love for August 2020. Okay, so Sagittarius, if you've seen my channel before, you're going to notice that I'm doing my love readings a little bit different, but I think you might find the new setup a little more helpful. Did I say that right? Is that good English? I don't know. Okay, here we go. What is the overall energy for Sagittarius when it comes to love for August? Whoa. Okay, I'm only going to take the 2 cards that flipped up since everything else spilled out. There's some type of new beginning here for you, Sagittarius, when it comes to love. And it has to do with something that you really deeply desire. What else do you have for Sagittarius when it comes to love for August? What else do we have? Okay, there's definitely a need to balance your emotions and your intellect when it comes to this relationship and when it comes to this new beginning. But you already know that. That's why this card came out face up. You know what this relationship is. You know that it has the potential to throw you off balance, but it's something that you've been desiring for a long time. Maybe you're finally making a choice to really move in this direction, Sagittarius, and up until this point you weren't necessarily ready to do that. And then here we have the 6 of Fire, the Sage, and Union. So this is a fated connection for you. It could be a divine union for you. This connection could actually lead to marriage. And the Sage is saying, think about the stories that you're telling yourself. Think about the reasons why you did not move toward this desire in the past. And don't let those old stories pop up. Don't let those old stories keep you from pursuing something that you're very passionate about, something that you really have been, I keep hearing dreaming about. And then we have the 6 of Fire here. This is a need for compromise. This is a need for mediation. This is a need for reconciliation. So it's a possibility, Sagittarius, that this is somebody from your past. And maybe the first time around, things didn't go so well. And so now either you or this person are really ready to move toward this romantic connection. It's something that is very much desired, and there's a need to balance the emotions and the intellect, but there's also a need to remember, don't let the stories of the past hold you back from the ability to compromise and the ability to fix this situation. And I'm feeling like this is like the energy of this new beginning. This is what you know you need to do, balance the emotion and the intellect. Maybe the other person needs to do this too, but we're going to focus on you since this is your reading. And don't let the stories of the past hold you back. Don't be afraid to reach out and really start the conversation to move toward this compromise, this reconciliation, because this is a divine union. I'm also picking up that you may have been doing some healing work, Sagittarius, and now that you're starting to come more in alignment with yourself, that's what's giving you this opportunity to really reinvest in this connection. All right, let's see. We're going to get some clarification for you, Sagittarius. This is all very good energy. The only potential blockage in this energy is right here with this Sage and the 6 of Fire. And that's if you're willing to let whatever happened in the past, if you're willing to let old narratives stand in your way, if you're not willing to compromise, if you're not willing to have the hard conversations, that's really the only potential blockage here. But with union here, this is a divine connection. This is something that you've desired for a long time. and you really feel ready to move forward, whatever this is for you, Sagittarius. All right, let's start by clarifying this Ace of Water and Desire. Clarify the Ace of Water and Desire. Okay, we have the Five of Cups. So what I'm picking up on is this is a past connection, and somebody in this connection felt heartbreak in the past. And the thing about it is, though, even though there was heartbreak, it's like maybe that wasn't the right time. Maybe things happened and you had some heartache that you needed to get over. This person had heartache that they needed to get over. Whatever this is for you, there was heartache standing in the way in the past. And now it's time to let go of the past. It's time to let go of all of that stuff. Stop focusing on, I said stuff, Stop focusing on all of that stuff and put the past behind you. Don't focus on the two cups that are spilled. Focus on the power of this connection. Focus on what still remains and the potential that's still here for you. Okay, can you clarify emotion and intellect? Clarify emotion and intellect. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles. That has flipped over. And then we have the Four of Cups here. It's like you know that this person is very stable. You know that this person is somebody that you want to build with. You see this person as a soul connection. But in the past, because neither one of you were necessarily ready for this connection at the time that it presented itself, you couldn't appreciate it for what it was. So it was like this opportunity got presented to you, or maybe vice versa, and it wasn't the right time. So there wasn't a lot of gratitude for what was being offered, but you understand the connection here. You understand how powerful it would be to build with this person. Let's talk about, clarify this Sage and the Six of Fire. Okay, first let's look at the cards that came out upright, because this is the energy that you're consciously aware of and thinking about right now. And we have the Ten of Swords, and it fell out here with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords. And what I'm picking up on is, in the past, there were things that you needed to let go of. There were things that you needed to walk away from. And that's what was keeping you from really being able to bring this connection fully to fruition. But now that you've walked away from those things, now that you've done the work that you needed to do to heal within, with this Union card here, you're no longer indecisive about this connection. You're no longer indecisive about this person, who they are, and what they mean to you. And you're thinking about how to come forward and speak your truth. Because the Queen of Swords is all about speaking her truth. She's very diplomatic. She's a very loving, compassionate communicator, but she doesn't take any BS. She doesn't let people stand in her way. She knows what it has taken for her to get where she's at, and she's ready to speak her truth and stand her ground. And remember that energies, masculine and feminine, are within all of us. These are not gender specific, but basically whatever you've walked away from, you're no longer indecisive about this connection, but you are thinking a lot about what happened in this connection in the past and the mending that needs to take place to really bring this into fruition. And so that's what you're thinking about right now. How am I going to speak this truth? How am I going to communicate? I have to be compassionate. Then we have the Ten of Cups, Judgment, and the Six of Pentacles. And this is all about a happy family, a happy home, wish fulfillment, being grounded and stable within yourself, and really going after the things that you know would bring reciprocity into your life. So maybe this relationship in the past wasn't reciprocated. Maybe you or the other person gave more than the other, but you're ready for a reciprocal relationship. You have done the work that you needed to do to really heal. You know what your higher self is calling you toward, and you know the things that would bring passion into your life. And you see this connection for what it is. This is wish fulfillment. This would create a happy family. This would give you the things that you've always wished you could find when it came to a partnership. Can you clarify union? Clarify union. Okay, we have the moon here. So the moon is all about illusions. It's all about fear. It's all about anxiety. And then we have the Six of Wands. And what I'm picking up on with this energy is that in the past, there were illusions. There were people who weren't speaking their full truth, but you're ready to put that behind you. You want to clear the air. You want to bring everything to light because you understand what this connection is. You know that there's a lot of passion here. You know that this would bring a lot of fulfillment and happiness to both of you in your life. So Sagittarius, I think you're ready to speak your truth. Okay, that was a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Sending love and light.